How's it going, folks? And welcome back to Park to Prem. Today we are back with more FA Trophy action. We're taking on Macclesfield. It's the quarterfinal, our big divisional rival, the team that we've ultimately ended up drawing in the Cup. And as you can see by the league table, things have been going very well since you were last here. We are in the playoffs guaranteed. There is 9 games left of the year. We're running away with things, and to be honest, the FA Trophy is what we are looking at. The eye is on the prize. Macclesfield, tough opposition though, so not overly excited for that. Since you were last here, we've played quite a few games. We're going to go through these nice and quickly, and to be honest, it's not been a flawless run of games by any means, but we've managed to grind out some results, and despite a couple of defeats, we've kind of maintained that gap over the teams chasing us. We lost to Tamworth and we lost to Stalybridge Celtics, both away from home. Tamworth, a team going strong towards the top of the table, but in between that, we did get a win against Warrington Town. At the end of February, the biggest game of the lot, really, in terms of league games, we took on Macclesfield, and well, we won, and we were the better team in this game. In the end, it was Maitland with the all-important decider. Good team performance, great to keep a clean sheet against them. Of course, we're going to hope we can replicate that in the live commentary. And well, into the month of March, we march, and well, 3 clean sheets in a row and a whole lot of goals. It's been really, really good. Wins against Halifax, Morpeth and Stourbridge put us in pole position to hopefully just keep marching on to the end of the year with lots of success. I want to have an FA Trophy final, unlike last year, to look forward to. Worth noting, Ross Butterworth has been missing for the last kind of real run of games, to be honest. He had a pulled calf muscle and has been out for 3 weeks, but his absence has not been felt too much. Rotated things around a little bit. Jamie Dunn's got a run in the first team as a result, which is always great to see. I mean, when we look at the performers here, you can see Stephen Gold and Maitland. 55 goals between them. That is absolutely ridiculous. These two men have really torn it up. Elsewhere, Quantza into double figures. Don't think he's scored since you were last here, but he's been very good at centre-back across the season. Besides that, it's really been a team effort. Dylan Crowe and Declan John at wing-back have been pretty good providers from set pieces and indeed in the wide areas as part of how we play. And well, Stephen Gold's nod downs and the balls from deep from Butterworth and Jones also have slowly accumulated. So we're in a good little spot. I feel like today's a bit of a rapid run episode. I realise normally I talk for a bit, run the intro, and then we do the match and talk some more. I've forgotten to do the talky bit before the intro, but I'm feeling in the groove. I'm feeling in the flow. And with that in mind, we're going to get straight into this game. I talked about us being in the flow. Dylan Crowe is not in the flow. He's not actually really fit here. I'm going to play him anyway. Why not? We have been rotating things around. I knew this game was on the horizon, so rotation has been a part of that. In terms of how we're going to change things up, I'm just going to bring in Jamie Dunn. Did Butterworth pass his fitness test? He didn't take one, but it's probably not worth risking. Having been out for a few weeks, we'll keep him on the bench as maybe a bit of a secret weapon. The rest of the team, though, is looking really, really strong here. We have got this game here. If we win this FA Trophy game, I need to play a load more Football Manager and come back for a second part to today's episode, which I think the next game is in like 2 or 3 weeks' time. If we make it to the semi-finals, of course. We can't count our chickens before they hatch, but I can tell you now, I am firmly sat on the eggs, trying to keep them warm, and well, hopefully they are going to hatch over the course of the next 90 minutes. I have no idea what's going on with this commentary. Let's see how we get on. 3 minutes in here, of course. Last time we played Macclesfield, it was a 1-0 bit of a, I don't want to say it was a snooze fest because we won, but it wasn't the most exciting of games. We're off to a good start here. It's Wright Phillips through, and in the end, it's Harker with a really, really big stop for us. I feel like the goalkeeper hasn't had that much to do this year. I don't feel like he's been a man winning us games single-handedly, perhaps like goalkeepers of previous Park to Prem seasons. But to be honest, he's turned up there in one of the biggest moments, a one-on-one opportunity, the first chance of the game. We deny them the goal, and well, maybe we can turn that into a positive. Maybe we can turn this slow start around as well. We're going to look to build out from the back. It's Declan John with it, floating it forward to Gold. He's going to flick it on for Harry Wallace, who, well, half-heartedly tried to get there. It didn't really look like he tried to run, did it? It kind of looked like he was quite content to watch the keeper collect it. They're going to lump it forward, but Quantz is going to win it in the air, and Maitland is threaded on through. He has the pace. He skips round the goalkeeper. It was really, really confident play by the attacker, but now it's been parried out for a corner, which, I mean, for a lot of teams, you'd disregard that. You'd say that's the end of the highlight. But with this team, I want to believe that something could happen, and that's because it is going to happen. The ball whipped in. I think it was Gold who nodded it down to Jones, the man with no vowels in his first name, except a Y. And then Wallace has ended up scoring a tap-in. Malden did okay in goal, needed a bit of help from his defence, and that help did not come. Gold with the nod down, And yeah, Wallace just quickest to react there. The goalkeeping wasn't amazing, but we're not going to complain. We've got a goal, and straight away, there's another kickoff highlight. There's, 14 minutes gone here, and I have to question, if this is going to be them responding immediately. It feels like one of those moments in Football Manager. I don't think I've had one of these at FC United in almost 2 seasons, where we score, and then straight up the other end, the other team go. But we're on the back foot a little here. It's Hills, wide to Johnson. He is going to have options in the middle. He's going to look to beat Dylan Crowe. He's a bit slow today. That header, straight down Harker's throat. Really nice football by Macclesfield, to be fair. As the home team, they look confident. You can see how high they are pressing up the pitch here. They don't want to let us play it out from the back, but we're going to try and do just that. The long ball was ambitious and didn't find its target, but we might still get an opportunity here. Stephen Gold gets in behind. Can he finish it? He's got 4 finishing. That doesn't matter. He's got 34 goals for the season. And for anyone who ever thought maybe after last year, going into this year, it'd be unrealistic to expect more of the same, I'll point you at this. We're 2 goals up, less than 15 minutes gone here, and dare I say, we are going to have a semi-final to prepare for. Of course, the semi-final is where we crumbled last year in the FA Trophy, desperately hoping we can go a little further this year, and indeed in this episode. I say all of that, and then there's another highlight straight away. It's been a barnstorming start to this game, but Robinson is going to head over. Throw in on this near side. It's going to be Declan John with it. Down to Wallace. Little back heel flick. John looking to tee it up for gold at the back post. He gets his noggin on it, but just over the crossbar. We look on top in this game, and with half an hour gone, well worth our lead. Despite having significantly less of the ball, when we get it forward, we're making it result in meaningful chances, and we're going to make it 3-0 here. This team are the second best team in our division. We could only beat them 1-0 in the league, but it turns out we're just an FA Trophy team. We're a team full of players who love cups. It's Crowe on a booking, playing it forward. Stevie Gold, he's turned provider once. This time, he's turned goal scorer. 3-0, we look good. One of the most convincing first halves of football I think we've had all year, which is a little bit bizarre because when you look at it, the XG story, the actual stats make the game seem like maybe we're a tad fortunate to be as far ahead as we are. But ultimately, we've crafted out some really good opportunities. I decided to go with the assistant's recommendation, which was to tell the players to put on a show. Apparently, our team are not fans of show business. There is no show today. The show's been cancelled. I really hope this doesn't come back to bite us now. Not ideal. Declan John injured. We're going to have to take him off for Sams. He's the only left back on the bench. We will hope that's not too serious, although we have got Matthew Blake, the other chap who can play left back, who's very good on set pieces. And well, speaking of set pieces, we might have some defending to do here. We are. Lamb gets his noggin on it. I don't know why I'm obsessed with the word noggin today instead of head. I mean, what other words can you use instead of head? Noggin, la tête, bit of French flair. Bet people didn't know I could speak French. Just to be clear, I can't. This highlight is continuing to go on. Football Manager, bail me out. I feel like today I'm full of beans. I'm full of energy. I'm full of excitement. It's the FA Trophy. It just does that to you. Just, reinvigorates you. Barrington now on the near side. I might feel invigorated. It doesn't seem like our team feel invigorated here. We're a bit on the back foot to start this half. We've not created a great deal, and with 24 minutes left, still time for them to perhaps turn this around, especially if they were to get a goal. What have I just witnessed? What is happening? Calm. Just chill your beans, everyone. We'll take that foul all day, every day. I did not enjoy what I just saw there. Macclesfield with the big ball up from the goalkeeper. Again, finding Barrington and Dylan Crowe. Dylan! He's done that before, hasn't he? He's done that. I've got deja vu. He's definitely done that in the cup before. And it's just a bit annoying, isn't it? Right, we're going to have to make some changes here. So I'm going to move Wallace from centre attacking mid to centre mid. Unfortunately, Jamie Dunn, the youngster, he's had a run around. We're going to have to move Beckett in at right back for the last 20 minutes here. I think we'll also just go to positive. We're going to just try and kill off this game as much as we can. I've also lowered the passing directness, lowered the tempo, up the time wasting. This is a game that I'm quite happy to kill off. And to be honest, in this second half, we've completely vanished. The team talk really has just ruined our performance, it feels like. Tiny bit concerned that with 12 minutes left, even at 3-0 up, this game might not be over. That shot was not far over either. Look, we just need to chill out here and kill off this game. They've had a lot of opportunities in this match, Macclesfield. I'm grateful that we were so clinical in the first half because honestly, the second half's been a bit of a shambles. We're down a man now, but anything but convincing. 5 minutes plus a bit of added time. even with the way this game has played out, we have to assume now, surely, in the time that remains, we are going to be able to hold on. Ball's going to be played forward. Stephen Gold couldn't get it, but we will still get to the second ball. Of course, we're without a centre attack in mid now, but Jones, he can still be a little bit creative, although tiny bit isolated the wide centre mid there, and a big searching ball over the top to Hunt gives them maybe an opportunity. Pull back to Hills, he hits it, he squeezes it in at the near post for his 7th of the season. Macclesfield, 3-1 down. We're still 3-1 up, but down a man. Should I be panicking? You know what? There's part of me that just wants to go to very attacking, because when you go to very attacking, there's never any more highlights. So maybe even as the team, you really need to just hold on here. If I go very attacking, maybe that'll just end the game. I mean, has anyone ever gone very attacking in Football Manager and it worked? There's another highlight. Are we about to bottle this badly? They've hit the woodwork again. I'm not okay. I'm not fine. I'm not enjoying this. 5 minutes of added time. Okay, the time, I was about to say, is trickling away. There's 3 minutes left. We're 2 goals up. It should be absolutely A-OK. I do not feel A-OK right now. We're on the back foot. It's Nelson to Lamb. He's going to play it over to Johnson at left back here. He crosses it in. Back post Sams. Back to Harker. What is happening with us today? I didn't realise that telling the players to put on a show was going to result in whatever we've seen in this second half. But you know what? I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to panic. We've held on and we've got the win. And to be honest, we didn't deserve the win. Not for the first time in the FA Trophy. As the team with the lower XG, we are going to scrape on by here. And well, with that, we are going to be moving onwards and upwards. We've got the semi-final, which I am also going to do today. I will be honest with you. It's quite late at the time I'm recording this episode right now. It's going to be a very, very late night for me to ensure that this video gets up for you guys to see. I've got 3 matches between now and next game, or the next game in the FA Trophy. Turns out words are hard after midnight. I'm going to go play that. It's on the 4th of April. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you guys in just a mo. Okay, 3 matches played, all in the league. Things are looking pretty, but do we care about? We care a little bit about it. Look, we are top 14 points clear. There is 18 points left on offer. The league is won, everyone. I'm there. I've said it. It's confirmed. Lock it in. We're back for the FA Trophy. Just to quickly recap the games. We didn't even win all the games. We took on Gloucester City and lost 1-0. Wasn't great, but we did beat Spennymoor Town and Bradford Park Avenue. Bloody Bradford Park Avenue. I've just decided I hate them. Also, Gianluca Abella, the Maltese magician. He got his first ever goal for the club in a league game. Round of applause, please. Yes, the 21-year-old is 5th choice striker. To be honest, I'm not even sure if we're going to extend his contract beyond the end of next year, but he's quick. He'd probably do a lot of work for a lot of teams in our division, but obviously with the standard that we have, he's just a little bit behind the curve. Also, he's not yet scored for Malta. But anyway, that is where our team is at in terms of, well, where we're at on the tactics board. It is the team that you know and love, pretty much at full strength, which is what we want to see. The team is fully rested. We rotated things for the league game in midweek, and we're back here to take on Boreham Wood in the FA Trophy. Worth noting, if we just look at things, the other teams in the other semi-final are Torquay United and Scarborough Athletic. Scarborough Athletic played in the division that we were in last year, so they're kind of replicating what we did last season as a much smaller team going far in the FA Trophy. Of course, Boreham Wood and Torquay, 2 teams who play in the Vanarama National League, they'll back themselves to win these games. But anyway, I'm looking at Maitland and Gold for the games today. We are going to submit the team right here and now, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to come out on top. We'll have to see how we get on. I mean, look, we're away from home. We're taking on a team in a higher division. It's a chance to see what we're going to go up against next year. I realise, just for a little bit of context, Boreham Wood, 8th in the Vanarama National League right now. So a team who aren't actually going to make the playoffs this year, barring a very late change of fortunes, but certainly a well-established team in the division that we're hopefully going to be going into, barring what would be the worst bottle ever. So with this game that's on TV, let's see if with the lights, the camera, and the action on us, maybe we're going to be showbiz today. You know, it's been 3 weeks. Today, we're all singing, we're all action. Nothing's happened after 12 minutes, but we are massively on top in terms of statistics. Now the question becomes, are we going to be able to keep things going? And the signs are not great because Burns has just bursted through the middle. It's the first effort on goal for Boreham Wood. It goes over the bar. 15 minutes gone. And, well, we're still awaiting our first highlight. Maybe it can come here as they have a goal kick that they're going to get clear. John with the ball, though. Not really an out ball for him, but he is going to be able to pick in, or pick out, rather, Stephen Gold. You wouldn't pick in someone, would you? You pick them out. John, by the way, back down the line. Can he pick someone out here? It's whipped in. Maitland holds it up lovely. Falls to Wallace, who had his first shot blocked, hit the second one over the crossbar. And, well, we've got our corner. We know what we can do from these. I'm looking at Gold. I'm looking at Quantza. Unfortunately for us, Hoxhaj, their centre-back, is looking at the ball that he's headed clear. And I can't help but feel like this is all just going to fizzle out. Yeah, unfortunately not, but straight into another corner. We look at these. We love these. Stephen Gold heads it over. 20 minutes on the clock, still 0-0. Coming up to a third of the way through the game, still the deadlock yet to be broken. Just as a reminder, we got this far last year in the FA Trophy against Vanarama national opposition. We got blown out. We lost, I think, 3-0, 4-0. I lost count by the end. And, well, with that, we go a goal down. That's not what I was hoping that highlight was going to lead into, nor my tangent as I talked. We don't want a repeat of last year, but unfortunately for us, we are going to have to come back from behind if we want to avoid it. G-Cock with the ball forward, and then Thompson gets in behind Quantza, takes it down really well, slots into the bottom corner, and we're a goal down. Maitland with it, plays through Gold. Could he hold this up well? He's going to look for men in the middle. Maitland's there. Can't get his noggin on it, but Cabazuto's there, the Gibraltarian international, who actually recently scored for Gibraltar. I mean, as a nation, they don't score many, but great to see a defensive mid get on the score sheet, and not too bad to see Ross Butterworth on the score sheet. Wasn't available for the first game of today's episode. He's back here, and he's back with a bang. That left-sided centre mid, playing as a centre mid on attack, gets into some dangerous areas in the box, but if you give him space at the edge, I mean, do so at your peril. He picks his corner, he hits it home. That did not take long to respond, and, well, we have a game here. Rees with the ball here, wide for Boreham Wood. It's going to be whipped in. Harker collects. 3 minutes before half-time, we get the ball forward quickly, but Stephen Gold, well, he's going to be asked to run down the ball and chase it. Not really what he's known for, to be honest. Wasn't exactly what I want to see from Harker in goal, that distribution, and, well, Boreham Wood maybe with a chance to bring it forward here. Of course, right before half-time, a goal either way could massively change how our team talk goes. We could be called into some defensive action because it's going to be Ike with the ball on the near side. Inside to Thomas. Now with Burns. Plenty of men left and right for Boreham Wood. Gardner Hickman with it, the right back. Gives it back to Fevrier, who crosses it into Thomas, who looked maybe marginally offside, but the flag is not going to be raised. Josh Thomas, I mean, that's his second of the game, 17th of the season, and it's not really what I want to see. But they've worked the ball nicely, to be fair to them, Boreham Wood, on the far side. And our defensive line is a little all over the place, and to be honest, it's a Quantza again, just getting done. You know, he's tall, he can jump, struggles a little bit with that whole running thing. And I don't want to look at the tight offside. The flag didn't go up. It doesn't matter if it was tight or not. It counts, means that we're a goal down at the break. What I will say is for all the cup games where we've got lucky with XG, complete opposite today. We've been massively on top, but we're down at the break, and I need to get a little bit shouty, don't I? Hands in pockets. You've been absolutely terrible. That's all I need to say to the lads today. Better team talk than last time. We've got 40 minutes to turn this around. I still want to believe it's possible. And, well, an immediate response would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Harker, playing it out from the back. I thought we were going to do some nice, patient passing play, but instead, having passed it around a little bit, we've just decided to boot it forward and give Boreham Wood the ball. Rees now with the ball for them. Burns. Oh, attempted to pick out Ike, but read well. Jones trying to close down the ball, and in fact, we're going to turn over possession here in a not bad position at all. Butterworth, the goal scorer. John down the line. Stevie Gold hunting down the defender, trying to just rush them into playing the ball out. And while we are going to earn possession in a dangerous area, Wallace with an effort from range didn't quite live up to the expectations that I had after Butterworth's goal from range for us. But we do still have a corner here. Crow's going to float it in. Quantza can't quite get his head on it. Cabazuto. And the highlight just ends. I'm looking at the ratings. I'm looking at Maitland and Gold, and I'm thinking it's time for change. And I'm thinking it's time for Mikulski. A bit of experience, a wise head on his shoulders. He earns £800 a week. He's one of the big earners. Not sure I'm going to be offering him a contract when his next one's up. But maybe a chance for him to redeem himself here. A player who's been criticised by the comment section. You've doubted him. I've doubted him a little bit. Maybe he can, I guess, get rid of some of the demons that are probably looming over him after last season. He was here to experience a bottling at a similar stage. I want to get to the FA Trophy final. Is it that much to ask for? Thompson with the ball for them, or Thomas rather with the ball for them. Given away. John tries to get it forward, but it's just not a very good ball. It's straight to Masonda. Boreham Wood, a goal to the good. Looking to work the play down the far side. It's Haygarth, inside to Thomas. Back wide. Ike with the ball hits it. And, we've conceded 3 this year. We've scored 1, but at 3-1 down, it's not looking great, is it? It's not looking great, and it's an absolute screamer, to be honest. It didn't really look like there was that much danger. I was quite happy with how we were set up defensively, and then Ike just turns around and smashes it in. I don't know if Harker should be disappointed to get beaten there. It wasn't great by him. We have 13 minutes to turn things around. Dylan Crowe, get on the attack. John, get on the attack. Elsewhere, I'm going to bring in Nesta McIntyre. Maybe he can be a little game changer for us. I'm going to bring him on for Wallace, and I'm also going to take off Jones for Mbeka. Becca, a good head on his shoulders, good at penalties. If we get a late penalty, I want him on the pitch to take it. Unfortunately for us, with 5 minutes left, we might have more defending to do it. The ball hits the crossbar. We're already on attacking. We're going to have to up the tempo a little bit, hit early crosses. But we've got to get this ball forward quickly, haven't we? We'll see if it goes anywhere. As Packwell has it on the near side, crosses it in. Quonset nods it away, but still not entirely away from danger. And with a matter of, 2 minutes left? There's that sinking feeling in the pit of my stomach. I know what's happening here. We're not going to get a highlight. Should have gone very attacking. Maybe then we wouldn't have got one. We've lost this game 3-1. Very, very unfortunate, I think, to lose it. We gave them a really good game, but just a little reminder that for as good as we've been in our current division, for as dominant as we've looked, there is a step up into the Vanarama National League. Elsewhere, give a shout out to Scarborough Athletic. In the division below us, 3 tiers or 2 tiers lower than the the National League, they've beaten Torquay on penalties. I want to see them go all the way and try and win it. We'll have to try and remember to check that before the season's over next time out. But anyway, gang, that is kind of going to wrap up everything for us today. Next episode will be the end of season episode. The way things are looking, we're going to wrap up the league comfortably. So if there's anything you'd like to see me talk about next time specifically, maybe we delve into some of the stats, we talk about squad building going into the new year, maybe some players I'm looking at as possible signings, let me know what you'd like to see down in the comments as part of the end of season wrap up. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. It is very, very late as I record this. I'm going to attempt to edit the video, get it uploaded overnight so that you have a video for midday. I'm sure I'll manage it. If it's up a little bit later, I'm sorry. I failed. Take care, enjoy the rest of your Tuesdays. I'll see you guys soon. And well, until next time, it is me, Jack, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.